During an interview on CBS's Face the Nation this past Sunday, former Republican Congressman and former Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy was asked, obviously, about Marjorie Taylor Greene's effort to oust current Republican Speaker Mike Johnson, who of course is the guy that replaced Kevin McCarthy, leading to Kevin McCarthy leaving Congress. And McCarthy almost seemed a little sympathetic towards Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course, before saying that Matt Gaetz engaged in illegal activity. So, interesting what McCarthy had to say here. Here's what he said. The one thing I've always found when you sit down with a member and talk to them, find out where their concerns are, especially when it's based upon policy, you can solve that problem. And I watched that with Marjorie from the vote to speaker to the vote for the Fiscal Responsibility Act. There's times she had a difference of opinion and you sit down and find common ground. Okay, so he's saying listen, Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing this not because she's a petulant child, but because obviously she disagreed with Mike Johnson on this, so she wants him to lose his job? That's not a policy difference. That's a being a grown-up versus being a child difference, Kevin. But then Kevin got into the meat of it. He said, Matt's case was much different. It was about a personal thing that he had done, and that's what he was trying to get something illegally stopped. I think the ethics committee, it was purely Matt coming to me trying to get me to do something illegal to stop the ethics committee from moving forward with an investigation that was started long before I became speaker. Wow. Those are bold words. Those are big, bold accusations saying that Matt Gaetz did something illegal. I mean, let's be crystal clear here. Kevin McCarthy has already been on record following his ousting in October that Matt Gaetz did this because I wouldn't shut down the House ethics investigation. Now, I do believe that that is true, but you always got to be crystal clear here. Would it have been illegal for Kevin McCarthy to just shut down that investigation? No, that's not illegal. So, Kev, you got to choose your words a little more carefully here, bud, because Matt Gaetz asking you to just let's stop this investigation, it's unethical, sure, but illegal? Absolutely not. And if you're accusing somebody, by the way, even a public official, of illegal activity, and you say that they did something illegal, not that they may have, but that they did, then they can actually still sue for defamation. So, Kevin, again, choose your words a little more carefully because you could be looking at the wrong end of a lawsuit from Matt Gaetz on this particular issue. But while we're on the subject, it's important to remind the people of what the House Ethics Committee is investigating for Matt Gaetz. They're investigating, according to the New York Times, that he engaged in sexual misconduct and illicit drug use, shared inappropriate images or videos on the House floor, misused state identification records, converted campaign funds to personal use, and accepted impermissible gifts under House rules, among other allegations. So those are the things the House Ethics Committee is investigating. Those are pretty serious accusations, but at the time, remember, they are not charges. They are, in fact, allegations. And Gaetz wanting to get this shut down, obviously nobody would want to be investigated for that stuff, especially if you did it. So, yeah, he definitely would want that shut down. But making that request and then ousting you as speaker when the request wasn't granted, certainly unethical, but definitely not illegal. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.